Hey everybody out there, Jim Lambert for NJ.com, the Star Ledger here. We're talking sectional cross country coming up this weekend. I'm here with Rich Bevensee, the expert in New Jersey.
Strong word.
For girls cross country. Well, at least I consider you to be an expert. There might be some people out there to disagree, but before we get into the actual action that's taking place this Saturday, big news coming out of Robbinsville involving one of the sectional sites. Rich, I know you've heard about what's going on. Tell me.
I mean, you had the conversation with Dancer, so I'll defer to you, but here's the gist of it. Garrett Mountain, due to the snowstorm and the power lines went down and the strong winds, trees knocking down lines and everything else, Garrett Mountain has been closed in West Patterson, so that is no longer the sectional site for North Jersey Section 1. Jim, would you mind telling us what you learned from Don Dancer, the tournament director?
Yeah, well, Don was scrambling today to find a new site. Darlington Park in Mahwah he reached out to. He's waiting to hear back. Homedale shot him down. That was his first option. He has secured the park at Thompson Park in Jamesburg.
Does that mean a doubleheader?
Could be 16 straight races going on Saturday. Could be a marathon. Yeah. Thompson Park, just so we're clear, yeah. It would be 1:30, North Jersey Section 1. He said it's very likely that's going to be the scenario. So it would be the first time ever that two sectionals are held at the same site. And we should find out pretty soon, and as soon as we know, you'll know.
Well, very briefly, I mean, any kind of feedback Don's getting from that decision is to move those North Jersey teams all down to Thompson Park?
Norton, they don't like it. The coaches don't like it. Yeah. They claim travel, and the course being chewed up, 16 races on the same course.
It's a lot.
It is a lot. Yeah. But, hey, Homedale does it to short coaches meet all the time. I don't think that's going to be much of a factor. Same conditions for every runner out there. Right. A neutral course. None of these schools have really run on it, so, you know, there's going to be people upset no matter what, but Don... you know, he's got to make a decision, and a lot of people aren't going to like the travel. But like Don said, we don't live in Texas. You know.
Well, I did hear we're going to have beautiful weather for Saturday, so maybe it won't get chewed up as it would if we had rainy, muddy weather. So.
Right. And we don't know where North 1's going to be, but we do know what's going to happen. Rich has a ton of information to talk about from North Jersey Section 1. The one meet starting out with Group 4. Rich, should be a heck of a race.
Oh yeah, I mean Ridgewood, who I have in the top 5 in our state poll. It'll be a great race, Randolph versus Ridgewood in North 1 Group 4.
Oh.
In North 1 Group 3, a couple of really outstanding runners going head-to-head. Claudia DeSoma from Sparta, a first-year runner, a former soccer player. We all know her from track. She's going head-to-head with Ariana North from Northern Highlands. Ariana recently won the Bergen Meet of Champs title.
Oh, she's on fire.
She is on fire. DeSoma beat North by 30-some seconds at the short coaches meet, so watch out for that race. And in North 1 Group 1, another highlight, Mountain Lakes is really rolling behind a new stud runner. Her name is Colette Richter. Colette's a really outstanding runner. She won an NJ.com division title last week. So, watch out for her. Jim, North 2.
Oh, my gosh.
And this is the same as for boys, I believe, right?
Yep. North 2 is stacked. I mean, Rich, how many teams do you have ranked going to Warrenco? I mean, let's talk about loaded.
From the state poll, Jim, there are 10 ranked teams at North 2 at Warrenco Park in Elizabeth. And let me tell you about it, especially North 2 Group 4, Jim. Hillsborough, Ridge, Hunterdon Central, Bridgewater, North Hunterdon. So there's the top 5 teams that get to qualify for state right there. I'll eat my preview if any one of those teams don't make the group meet.
You'll eat it.
I'll eat the preview.
Ketchup, just plain, straight out.
Salt.
Okay. All right. Who's winning that? We can't let you off the hook. You have all your ranked teams in there.
No, Hillsborough is too strong. Yeah. Hillsborough proved that at the Skyline meet and the Somerset, that Hillsborough is a little too strong for Ridge right now. So I have Ridge winning that. Hillsborough winning that, and Marissa Ruskin from Bridgewater winning the individual title there.
Wow.
For another first-year runner, by the way.
Is there a section more stacked than? I mean, Hillsborough coming from Central Jersey really adds a lot of spice to that.
It really is it's an overwhelming section. It's an overwhelming race, just that one race.
Who else we got in North 2 at Warrenco?
Well, in North 2 Group 3, it's going to be probably Mendham, led by Mackenzie Berry, my individual favorite. Who's going to challenge Mendham? Don't know. Perhaps Morristown, who had a really good NJAC race last week. In North 2 Group 2, another loaded race, Jim. We got Voorhees, top-ranked Voorhees. You got Bernards, and you got Summit, the Union County champion. Bernards is on the way up. They had a fantastic Skyline Conference meet last week, so we'll see who comes out of that. Individually, it's going to be another great race between Dana Giordano from Bernards and Tara Hanley from Chatham. That's another hot race, Jim.
Right.
Also, another good story out of a girl from Snyder, Kali Kendall. So she'll qualify, and that's a good story coming out of Snyder High School. In Central Jersey Group 4, let's switch gears to Thompson Park. The original scheduled meet for Thompson Park, Central Jersey.
Well, it'll still be there, but it'll be the early meet, the early one, yeah.
Right. It's going to be a free-for-all in Group 4. Jackson, Howell, South Brunswick, West Windsor South. The individual favorite's going to be Caroline Kellner from West Windsor South. In Central Jersey Group 2, another wide open free-for-all, except that Rumson, I think, is my favorite. They just won short the short conference meet. Also, Robbinsville and Homedale are in that race. Should be a good one.
Who are you liking us out there, Rich?
Well, South Jersey, it would be very interesting. Lenape and Cherokee are going to go head-to-head for the 4th time this season. Lenape's beaten them the last 2 times, and they have picked up a key 5th runner. They think they have a nice 5th runner in a Spanish exchange student. Her name is Ana de las Heras, and she's become their solid 5th runner. If that stays true, Lenape's going to be tough to beat, not only at Delsea, where the South Jersey section is, but at State as well.
Okay. In
South Jersey Group 2, another hot race. Haddonfield is the class of the meet outside of Lenape and Cherokee. Haddonfield's led by the 1-2 punch of Shelby Kane and Megan Malloy. So there you have it. Those are my highlights from Sectional Saturday. Jim, I hope we find out soon what's going to happen with who's going to come down from Garrett Mountain, but I know we're going to have Sectional Saturday no matter what.
Yeah, the phone will be buzzing soon, and the second we find out like where you guys are going to run. North Jersey Section 1 people out there, don't worry, we're on top of it. As soon as we know, you'll know. And hey, follow us at the meet. I mean, Lambo2126 to follow all the action that I'm tweeting out. Rich, yours is
Bevensee HS.
Yep, follow us, and we'll. You can't get there, we'll take care of it for you.
And like Lambo and I, you like to say, get your run on. Thanks for watching.